I'm going to be teaching you how to solve systems of equations. A system of equation is just maybe two equations, and they just want you to get a solution set that satisfies both equations. So the first way we're going to look at is the graphical method of solving systems of equations. Here, if you looked at one of my very first videos, I was teaching you how to graph. And to graph, really, they're giving you two equations. Let me call this equation 1 and call this equation 2. Every time they give you this system and they tell you graph, just draw the first line and draw the second line. Where they intersect, that's the solution. And when you want to draw a line, the easiest way is to get intercepts, right? So if I'm looking at equation 1, y is equal to x minus 8, I'll say, what happens if x is equal to 0? I'll get, if x is equal to 0, what will be y? Y will be equal to negative 8. So now I have a point, 0, negative 8. What happens if y is equal to 0? Remember, to plot a line, I need 2 points. So this is my first point. We're still on line 1. If y is equal to 0, then x will be equal to 8. So I have another point, positive 8, 0. Now I have 2 points. I can plot line 1. I'll do the same for equation 2. Equation 2 is y is equal to negative 2x plus 1. If x is equal to 0, y will be equal to 1. This whole thing dies and y is equal to 1. So we have the first point, 0, 1. If y is equal to 0, x will be equal to a half, 0. So now I have 2 points for line 1, 2 points for line 2. I would plot them, right? And where they intersect, that's my point of interest. So I'm going to show you that on a graph. So like I said in my previous video, they're giving you two equations. They want you to get a solution set, but they want you to solve it graphically. Find intercepts for each equation, plot them. Remember, if you want to plot a line, all you need is 2 points, right? So for example, they're giving us equation 1 and equation 2. Let's look at equation 1, right? I'll ask myself, what happens if x is 0? If x is 0, y will be negative 1. So that's my first point, 0, negative 1. I plotted 0, negative 1. There you go. What about if y is equal to 0? If y is equal to 0, x is 1. So 1, 0. So 1, 0. There you go. So that's my first line. I'll look at my second equation. I want to plot it. What happens if x is 0? Y will be 2. So 0, 2 is my first point. I plot it. What about if y is 0? If y is 0, x is going to be equal to 4, because you're going to take this, the other side of the equation is going to be negative, and negatives are going to cancel, multiply both sides of the equation by 2, you're going to get 4. So 4, 0, 4, 0, right there. So this is my second line. The point of intersection is the solution set for this system. Where do they intersect? They're intersecting at positive 2, positive 1. So I'll write my as 2, 1. So that's the solution set.